し物語へと新たなる決意届けるよ。研ぎ澄まされてゆく絶望の音色に君と僕の日々が鮮やかにこの胸を焦がしていた。望まない別れの意味を一人で抱きしめた。離れている時も変わらず思い続けてみせる。さよならに願いを込めて負けない強さでいて、かけがえのない絆たち誇りに掲げて未来へと。宿命を希望に変えてきっと越えてゆける。選んだ道のその先で守ると決めたその笑顔と。なぜここにあるのか記憶に問いかけた。出会った時のこと今も不意に思い出す。懐かしいね。絶望を知るほど強くなれる気がしていた。歩んできた日々が僕に勇気を教えてくれた。全ては決まっていたこと、その罪を拭うため今立ち向かうと決めたの。もう迷いはない進むよ。赤く燃ゆる空の下で愛しさが溢れた。紡がれし物語へと新たなる決意届けるよ。どんな言葉にしてもきっと足りないね。見つめる瞳の奥潤む世界、もう振り向かずに行きたい。さよならに願いを込めて負けない強さでいて、かけがえのない絆たち誇りに掲げて未来へと。宿命を希望に変えてきっと越えてゆける。選んだ道のその先で守ると決めたその笑顔と。
What's going on, guys? Welcome everyone. I'm back from vacations. I've been on the Melen beaches, like the description says. Just joking, but it was a good vacations. I could rest for a while. I was in need of a rest, and I've already finished the first part of the Saturday event. I'm not going to do spoilers, but man, you were right, Ictoram. By the way, welcome to the stream. You were right, the story does get super dark. Like, I wasn't expecting the the twist. Like, about on the last 1/3 of the story, I would say, it kind of rivals the third anniversary. In terms of being dark, it's kind of different, because it's not the dark, kind of glooming feeling that you felt on the third anniversary. It's another kind of dark. Everyone that hasn't played it yet, man, just one of the best stories. So today we actually have a ton of content. We have the record buster, this week's record buster, which is Riveria, and it's week to water again. So yeah, it's not going to be easy for me, but I kind of managed him. You shall see it. Next we have Enter Telskyura, the new event. I'm still rank 1 there. Like a lot of people are still rank 1, but today's match, I've already seen the first opponent. I did the refresh. It's going to be really difficult. And what else do we have? 7th Zone, yeah. But before all that, and by the way, the 7th Zone is far. Sorry, forgot about that. Before all that, the 11 draw tickets. Well, before we start that, I'm actually going to start with lower tickets, just to hype up this. Let's start this. I'm also going to put the bits on the back, bits on the back. And let's go. And if the sound or anything isn't working, just tell me. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Well, it should be working. I hope. I'm not entirely sure. Let me just check one thing. Yeah, okay, it should be working. But just tell me in case the stream is not working, in case the sound is not working. Let me just quickly check something. Yeah, I suppose it's working. But yeah, first batch of tickets, nothing here. Let's keep going. So we have 3-star guaranteed tickets. 2 sets of 10. So let's see if I can get something here. There's something here. Let's see. The sound doesn't seem too loud. Yeah, okay, it was just music. Okay, let's see what we get here. Happy White Eye. Oh, I don't have these eyes. Or do I have one? I think I've got the Riveria. We shall see it. Gracious Princess size Wallenstein. Now I think I don't have that eyes. Yeah, I didn't have that. Logistalotti. Okay, so not bad at all. See, it seems there's not going to be any ticket here. So let's quickly go through these tickets. And yeah, I'm doing the stream on a different day today, because I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream today. But well, there's a lot of content. There's just a lot of content to cover this week. And I'm feeling refreshed from the vacation, so yeah, it's good to stream even though it's a different day. Okay, one more ticket here. And then I think we have 6, if I'm not mistaken. Really, on the single ticket? Okay, that is good. That is really good. That sounded like eyes. Yeah, it's an old eyes. Like really old. This unit was on the game when I started playing. Okay, let's keep going. That's for the ending. That's for the ending. Let's go for the 4-star guaranteed now. Let's see what we get here. Arrows that I don't have? Those are always good. Oh, it's Alpha. I mean, she immediately said that. I think I don't have the OG one, this one at least. Or do I ever? Oh, it seems I ever. Okay, so now it's the 11 draw ticket gacha. We have 6, let's go. Let's see, how many of these can I turn into 4 stars? Okay, it seems we don't have anything on this one. But we never know it. Never know it. Okay, nothing here. Let's go. Let's keep going. Oh, we have a 4-star here. Let's see what we get from here. Oh, it's this outfit. First minion of the Demon King. It's a +2 for me. I would like to have this one MLB, but yeah, I only rolled one time on her banner. And after that I already got one. I think it was last week if I'm not mistaken. I think it was last week. So not bad at all. The unit is better for PvE though. Oh! We have another one here, and this one is actually MLB. She's kinda old though. But she's like the Watery Fairy. She has a skill that increases her AC God charge by 100%. So not bad though. Not bad. That roll is pretty good. Let's keep going. And another 4-star here. Let's go. Now, besides these ones, I also have the new Artemis and Aphrodite banner to roll. I'm probably only going to roll the first step. I mean, I do have a ton of Iris, but still. Okay, that seems like Elena? Yeah, it's Elena. I think it's also an MLB. Although, this Elena kinda sucks. Oh, do we have another one here? No, okay. Let's keep going. 3 more to go. So far, so good. But yeah, like I was saying, I do have a good amount of fires that should be safe for part 2 and part 3. But just to be completely safe, I'm probably just going to roll on the first banner. On the first step. Because the unit that I want the most from there is actually Artemis, and unless I roll all the 10 steps and get her MLB, it's not that much worth it. And it's mostly for wife reasons. Because she's pretty good on stall teams, and I don't use stall teams. She's also good on semi-stall teams. And if your team is focused on a magic attacker, she's good. But still, not that super useful for me. As for Aphrodite, I don't like her that much, although she's a really good unit. She's really good. Now, if you don't have enough Ares saved for part 2 and part 3, you should have about 10k for now. To be completely safe for part 2 and part 3. Because they're also going to give a ton of Ares. If you have that amount, yeah, you might think about rolling her. But it's still a risk. If you have less than that, seriously, I don't advise you rolling on that. Okay, so let's check the units. So, like I was saying, Aphrodite is really good, even as a one-off. She's kind of like Yukina, the freebie one that they gave us. She has an all targets plus 35%, so you can basically use her as a revolving unit for PvE, for example. And she gets a ton of buffs. If the targets are charmed, she's going to hit with 150% with her X reactions. It's insane. That's insanely high. Cause may I remind you that an X reaction without any buffs, any of these kind of buffs, on lead can one-shot a party. We've seen that on the Masters of Familiar War games, so yeah, that is pretty insane. Now, of course, your enemies have to be charmed, so she might work really well on element teams. Now, she might, because her second skill, which is the one that charms, it's actually 35%. Unless, of course, if you go with the third skill for a single target, for a single unit, you charm that unit, and then you hit with the first one. Still is not as good as people think, because for it to do the effect of the extra reaction, you're going to have to wait for turn 3. Speaking strictly about using her on elements, and she works well as a DPS unit on elements, and bot is about to be absolutely purged, and dead. Second. Hey. Yeah, now, what else? What else do we have here? Now, for Artemis, like I was saying, element resist plus 100%, that's why she's really good. And magic endurance and agility plus 20%, so she's basically the magic version of the Christmas Takumi SG. And guard rate and counter rate for her plus 30%, really good. So let's go for the first step, let's see what it gives us. For draw 11. But yeah, this is kind of a bait banner. So don't fall for it if you don't have any fire saved. Even the first step, it can depend on the amount of fires that you have. But yeah, you might want to do the first step, that's perfectly fine. Let's see what we're going to get. Oh, it's another Artemis. Another, because you also get one from the movie event for completing the very art. Okay, so it's +1. They're non-time limited units. I think I forgot to say that. That's one of the reasons why. Yeah, you should be cautious on saving your Ares. Okay, moving on. I'm going to leave the ticket for later. Let's go for the Record Buster. So, Record Buster. As you can see by my rank and the amount of days left, considering that last time I was rank 900 on the last Record Buster, because I don't have wealth. Man, wealth makes a ton of difference. Makes a really huge difference. I do have wealth, but he's +0, so yeah, he won't survive. So last time, the solution that I came up with was this one. So basically it's just for the record plus reviews, but kinda applies here. So basically the idea of this is use Rivera's third skill, she uses attack type single target plus 20%. She's constantly using that skill because it's her highest skill. While Ryu is constantly using her third skill, and her third skill takes 1 turn of attack type single target duration. And basically they pair really well together. Rivera is constantly ascending, Ryu is constantly taking 1 turn, but it doesn't really matter. And Ryu makes a ton of damage. She hits like a goddamn truck. She can easily hit for 600k with this skill. The ironic part of this is that her special sucks so much that many times her third skill makes more damage than the special. It's kind of stupid. Although I might use the special one time for the attack type ball on single targets plus 25%, near the end you might want to use that. And the idea that I came up with was using the OVR to remove the Rivera's magic buff. So it's here. It's a really good unit. She's being used a lot for the past year. So yeah, second skill, it's going to remove that. Now the problem with that is that Rivera is so bad in terms of damage that OVR's damage easily does more damage than Rivera. Easily. So this was the solution that I came up with. I think it was yesterday that I came up with this solution. So basically, this is here for the water resist minus 35%. The trap bell is here for physical resist and magic resist reduction. Also has a bonus of Ender's minus 30%, so why not? Ryu again is here for hitting like a goddamn truck. I can't use her third skill as many times as with the Rivera combo, although the difference is like 1 time less, because the new R also extended, the OGR also extended with her skill tree. So counting that, it's just like a 1 turn difference. Now this is a physical Aru. This Aru here, it's more for AoE, but she works really well for this. Strength plus 30% and water attack damage plus 35%, so she's also going to provide both strength and water attack damage to Bell. With the second skill, you have a bit of HP regen, although I don't use that skill, and with her third skill, she hits for 80% damage, so not bad at all. And she hits both Rivera's weakness, water and physical. As for the Bell here, Bell is essential for his second skill. His second skill is going to remove Rivera's magic buff. And since this is not a fast, this is going after Rivera applies her buff. The first skill here is just for the first 2 turns. Because Ryu debuffs by 45%, that is huge. And of course a new Aru at the end, which I am probably going to change a Bond and MLBR. So if I exchange, let's go here. Well, for now I'm not going to MLBR, but I'm going to get another Bond for her. And but at +4. Even at +3 I can perfectly survive this. But it's always better. Okay, let's go. Limit break. That's done. Reason that I don't want to MLBR for now, until the end of part 1. They might offer us a free roll, although I doubt that. But you never know it. As for assists, this basically gives more strength and debuffs water and wind resist by 15%. This gives even more strength and debuffs magic. It's here just for the buffing magic. Endurance and dexterity also good. Carnival Goddess here is here for the water attack damage plus 15%, magic plus 10% for you before Finn arrives. Finn is going to do basically the same thing. Hey, what's up, Purple the One? What's up? You have arrived. Welcome to the stream, my man. How are you doing? What's up, man? And this year, non-MLB is here for the physical resist and magic resist debuff, because I'm using an hybrid team. She also knows elements 2 times since Bell is slow. It kinda helps. Naked Essie? What do you mean? You mean Naked Essie? How's the Denmachi anime? How's your progress on the Denmachi anime? And Finn here, of course, for extending the SEO charge. Okay, let's start this. I already have the skill set, but basically I'm going to turn off auto mode. Just to kind of explain what is happening on most of the turns. Well, not most of the turns, because some are going to be pretty similar. And for some reason I couldn't turn off the auto battle at the first one. But yeah, basically Ice is going to apply the debuffs on the first turn, and all of them are going to apply buffs. Auto once again. What have you done this time? What have you done? Trapel is going to debuff. Ryu is also going to debuff, but she's going to debuff certain magic. Aru is already going to start hitting hard, and Sam for Bell is going to kinda hit hard, kinda, because he doesn't get any bonus. And I decided to play this season of BDO. What BDO? What do you mean? Explain yourself. Now for the new Aru, basically what I usually do is I start with Downwind. Downwind is going to basically do the same as Lina and all the units that do SEO charge, and she's going to apply the effect of the extra actions. Oh, it's also going to give them more defense. She's going to apply the effect of the extra actions. Black Desert. Why do we even play that game? Sorry, why do you still play that game? That's the real question. Another thing, I went 2 turns with the Zurwind because at the first 4 turns I don't have any debuffs extended. I'm going to extend now. I'm going to extend them now for the first time. That way I don't run out of the type single target plus 20%. Box Avalanche, and Waves, and Bell is going to use his skill 2 to remove the magic buff, reverse magic buff. And like, seasons of what? Okay, moving on. First time using Nightstorm. Nightstorm is going to provide a ton of really good buffs. Crit rate, pen rate, and count rate all plus 30%, and it's going to provide MP 10% heal. Again, I'm going to apply the buffs with all of them, and Bell is going to be constantly using his skill 3, except on the turns that he has to remove the magic buff from Riveria. So you only watched until episode 6? You only watched episode 6 and nothing else? Tell me that wasn't the case, come on, man. And basically for now the turns are kinda similar to each other until turn 8. Till turn 9. But as you can see, there's a bit of really good damage there. You have Ryu, which is almost doing 600k, and I haven't even used our special. Can you imagine with our special? Yeah, she's pretty much doing almost 600k by now. A season lasts 3 months and have dedicated season servers when you get the shortened story quest and the base XP rate of 150% compared to normal servers, plus other buffs and special dedicated gear caches that give you season gear that can be traded in for boss gear when the season ends. Okay, I guess I get that. The question is still the same. Why are you still playing Black Desert Online? Now this turn 9 is the turn for our special. We'll use that turn. As for other specials, I could already use this special here with our water attack damage plus 50% to all party members. Now I do want to use this one first. Okay, they don't even have a combo together, so I want to use that one first. I'm going to keep that. Sorry, I want to use the buff first, basically that. Cause you're insane? Yeah, that's a good explanation. Clearly missing a bolt, just one. So the other question is, so you stopped on episode 6 again? I mean, last time you stopped on episode 5, but you stopped on episode 6? Oh god. But episode 6 was awesome, man. Episode 6 was like, run, Belle, run! Okay, turn 10. Turn 10, I decided to do something a little bit different. I'm going to use 2 specials, even though Ryu's special is awful. And you'll see the damage that she's going to deal, even after our special. Even though it's awful, yeah, dual special arts, because it's 25%, it's 5% more damage. At long term, it kind of compensates. Also, it's a good special, so extra bonus for that. Finish episode 6, I need to watch from 7 onwards. Yeah, you do need to watch from 7 onwards. Episode 6 is actually really good. But like for me, the ending of that arc, man, it's so good. I would probably put the ending of the arc, which means episode 10, I would probably put it on like the top 3 Danmachi episodes. Probably the Minotaur on season 1, the being like at the top, at the episode top at number 1, and the Goliath episodes at number 2, and that one at number 3. Probably. They're all really, really good. Okay, turn 11, same things. River is a magic buff at this point, but it doesn't matter that much for now. Now, are we slowed? Okay, she's not slowed anymore. So that's good. So let's keep going. Okay, so what we have this turn, basically extension, Fox Avalanche, Cold Rush, Shoreline Waves, of the same thing. And our counters really help. Okay, so I should be at full health at this point. Yeah, at full health, basically. And let's see. Okay, she didn't crit ban anyone. She crit Belle, but Belle thankfully he guarded. Okay, so I'm basically fine. I'm fine at this point. So Night Storm, which I haven't used since River removed it at turn 8. So at turn 13, it's the first time that I have the chance to use it. Night Storm, Fox Avalanche here, and I'm keeping 2 specials to time them together. It's going to be Aru and Belle. Both Aru and Belle are already benefiting from our special, which gives plus 50% water attack damage. The physical Aru. And that's a turn for the dual special. Bell special is also pretty good. Strength, agility, and water damage plus 85% for himself. So let's go with that. Man, these are specials really troll. But yeah, you know what else is good? The fourth anniversary, man. The fourth anniversary has been amazing in terms of story. What should I play? The mem. What kind of question is that? No, it's actually true. You should play the memo. Like, definitely. I'm keeping it guaranteed all 11. No, wait. A guaranteed 11 draw ticket with all 4 stars guaranteed on the ticket. All the 11 characters are going to be 4 stars. And they offer you that ticket just for completing the first part of the story. There's a time to play the memo. That time is now. And the previous best time was last year at the 3rd anniversary. Okay, final turn. Basically just Pascal for damage and all of that. And it's another high score. Not bad. It still doesn't put me near top 500. Like 400 million a few months ago will be absolutely insane in terms of damage. Nowadays, especially on Rivera's record buster. Nowadays, 684, man. What the hell is that? It's sad. I know. But yeah, going to collect the rewards, and we're going to go for Under Telskyura. But yeah, we're asking for other games to play. I mean, you already know some of my answers. Ark is one of them. Should definitely play Ark. You should always play Ark. No, for real, it's one of my favorite games. And the other, but that's a game that, as any MMORPG, you have to invest a lot of time. Another one we already know is RuneScape. What do you mean, Facepalm? Okay, Under Telskyura. I'm still rank 1, which is pretty impressive, considering this is a type of 4 game and I hate 4 game, but I think my luck is going to end today. So, the first battle that I have, it's against Burns. He's a really good player. And I can't use either the elements or my normal team here, so... let's click the update button. You know, what I usually recommend is this. First you want to go for the max score possible, which is the one on the top, plus 30. If you think you can beat him, go for him. If you're not sure if you can beat him, probably reroll. On the second one, if you think you have a chance, take it. If you don't have a chance at all, reroll. Because at the last update, you're going to have to choose. So, let me see this one. I have to check what the Takemikazuchi does. Because I think I can use my element sim. That two element assists are really... But other than that, I think I actually can use that. Let me see. You died? You blame me? You died on what? On Black Desert Online? That's on you for playing it. Yeah, that's totally on you. That is 100% on you, man. Okay, let's see Take. No, sorry, Miak, not Take. Miak. He increases magic, he debuffs crit pen. Yeah, I think I don't care. I actually think I don't care. Maybe the ice can cause some problems. Let me check. I think the team is not that good. Yeah, it can cause some problems, but it's not the end of the world. Why not? Let the murder beat him. I tell us all this time. SEO bridge references, man. Yeah, okay, I think I can use the elements team. And one amazing thing from this, this is not familiar war game. So basically I don't have like turn limits that I lose badges or anything like that. So let's go with the elements party. Elements team, which I think I forgot to update. Kinda? I did forget to update, didn't I? Oh no, I was just being stupid. Okay, so this is basically my improved element sim. So turn of elements and basically using wind as main damage. So let's go with this. The murder victim that can't defend himself because he's dead. He's stupid. You would stupid. Quad elements. I love that. Absolutely love that. Quad taunt. Lovely. Absolutely. Okay, so basically Ryu is absolutely destroying them, which is good. That is not as good, but it's kinda okay, I guess. It's not as bad. I didn't got anyone asleep, and it seems that Lead is set to attack all. But he's already down, so yeah, you're fucked, Lead. You're absolutely fucked. Roaring Star Strike. Here we go. I love this Ryu special. Oh, sorry, let me lower the volume. And bam, dead. Okay, so first battle of today on under Telskyura, still rank 1. Kinda, I mean, if this was the only battle, I would still be rank 1. I didn't understand anything that you wrote there. Okay, next one. Delendale, whatever that is called. No. Man, this is an awful team. Still, that lead might cause problems. And he can avoid some ailments. That lead might cause problems. I don't like that lead. But the Otarl there is awful. That Ganesh is absolutely awful. I think it's absolutely awful, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check what the Ganesh does. I think he debuffs strength, if I'm not mistaken. Can't be absolutely sure. Let's see if I get the right Ganesh. It's just bad, okay? But lead is also bad for me. Restart my game and defaulted to NA servers. I mean on Black Desert? Oh, he has taunt resist. Okay, so basically this is just a team against elements. It's just that. And I can simply go with a team which is not elements. The lead, man, the lead. I mean, this team should be able to beat him. And if I lose against that shitty team, I don't even know. Like, this team absolutely has to demolish it. Yeah, like, absolutely. I shouldn't be worried. Let's go. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so he knows the first one. He knows also the second one. Oh, okay. You absolutely destroy them. They're dead. Simply. My game crashed. Maybe I should stop. I mean, maybe that's a good sign. I don't know. It might be a sign from above, you know. Rank 348, so again, just one more win and I'm rank 1 again. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So, another team against ailments. Kinda against ailments, yeah. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's Daphne? Yeah, that Daphne is a problem. I think she buffs agility. Let me check. The lead is also kind of a problem. Yeah, I think I don't want to take my chance against that one. Let me see what I get. Time for Apex! No! You retired from Apex, remember? Okay, that is much worse. This one is much worse. This team is so much worse for me. Okay. Let's re-roll again. Flow number 2. I don't know. Like, the back row is super simple. Let me just see one thing. Is that the freebie Yukina or is that the good one? I think it's a good one. If it's the good one... Yeah, it's the good one. Yeah, retired from Apex. You're retired, old man. So don't do that. Don't do it. Like, I don't know. This team seems kinda fast. The back row doesn't seem as good. But the team is kinda fast. I could go with ailments. Probably going to leave this one for later. Sounds kinda risky for now. We're calling him old. He's not no threat. You, of course, you're older than me. Sorry, wrong one. Okay. So that part is done. Let's go for the 7th zone. That part is done for now. I might return before the end of the stream. I might do the final round. I would probably destroy that with ailments, probably because it's not MLB, but it's not that sure. Okay, so 7th zone. Let's have to the far zone first. So far zone. It's far zone single target, so I'm basically going to use kind of what I was going to use either way for Riveria. Same units, although on different positions. Kinda the same assists. A little bit different here. Yeah, because Plan is going to basically debuff magic resist, it's going to debuff light resist. going to do cool things. She's going to do cool things. That doesn't make me old. That makes you super old. I'm already feeling old. So how can you not be old? Let's change the equipment. Like, I was remembering the other day, oh, I remember that time that I got sick with like 4 degrees of fever. That was years ago. That was more than a decade ago. I was like, damn. I'm getting kinda old. I guess some magic lotus knife here. I'll zoom in here. Okay, let's go with the revolving amulets. So revolving physical amulet is already set, and let's go here for a revolving magical amulet. Wait a minute, now that I think about it, why am I running the OVR instead of focusing this on Lena? Because I can put another buffer here. Although I really don't know what I was going to put in terms of the buffer. But I can put another one. Wait, sorry. Because I think OVR actually doesn't do much. Yeah, we can go with Lena here. Oh no, forget it. OVR is here because she has Phantasma Killer. Basically that. That's the main reason that she's here. I totally forgot that. I was like, why is she here? And then, okay, that makes sense. Okay, stun anklets. Wait, I already had the stun anklet on the right place. So let's go here with another stun anklet. And yeah, she's going to be on the last spot, she's not going to deal as much damage. Although I'm pretty sure she still deals more damage than Riveria. That would be insane, because the amount of resist and debuffs... Sorry, the amount of resist and the buff that I use that even increases the resist even more, it's absolutely insane. It's insanely high. If that surpasses the damage, I don't know. I really don't know. Okay, so basically kind of an hybrid team. We have the Bright ST here. What else are we missing? No, sorry, it's not an hybrid team. This is a straight up magic team. Let's see it for the water debuff. And I think we have everything set. Oh, the new freebie assist that you get from completing the event It's really good. Water attack damage and wind attack damage plus 15%. Also provides plus 3 instant effects, so that can also be good. That can also help your enemy survive the first few turns. Let's go with this. And let's see if I can get the turn rotations right. Okay, let's start with downwind, like as if we were going to start the Lina. I can go with Gathering Slit. I'm not 100% sure if that is going to work. I might need to change to Azure Wind. Either way, if he attacks Ice, she's pretty much dead either way. Waterlock here and Sunshine Beach. Yeah, that's a good amount of damage. That is a good amount of damage. Now, if I remember right, Blowing Wind comes first, so Night Storm here. And we're going to use Azure Wind. And Swelling Wave. And here it's going to be one-way straight. If he is going to kill someone, yeah, he's probably going to kill someone. He didn't kill anyone? That's strange. That's really weird. Although it might have been better to use the Night Storm here. Oh well. We're going with the Blowing Wind, we're going with Focus Avalanche, Swelling Wave, and here we're going with either Golden Sky Dash or Cicada Shell. No, I don't need to use Cicada Shell. I should need to use Cicada Shell. Let me correct you on that. Golden Sky Dash. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, now here we're going with our special. So special arts here. Focus Avalanche, Swelling Wave, and we're going to change this to Mayfly. And let me tell you, pretty weird, but this party does deal a ton of damage. Pretty weird because honestly I wasn't expecting this much damage. Man, these are specials, one of my favorite ones. They're really improving the specials. You can really see the improvements on the first part of the 4th anniversary. They really improve the way that they tell stories. Okay, he almost lost half of his health so far. And we're only on turn 5. Okay, let's go with the Blowing Wind, because we have to extend the debuffs here. Let's keep going with the same ones here. Okay, now here. I think she's out of plus extra actions. Yes, she's out of plus extra actions. Let's go with Downwind. Okay, they still have buffs for turns, so I don't have to worry with that. What about here? Okay, same thing here. So let's use Downwind again. Okay, turn 6. Yeah, I think I'm going to end him this turn. Now here, in terms of the specials, this is never an easy choice. Cause reverse damage kinda sucks, but her specials should be kinda good. It's plus 120%. While our special does other things. It gives a slight boost to her. So maybe our special, maybe. Let's go with our special. I've already used Downwind. I'm going with Blowing Wind this turn. So we're transforming Hammer here. Now I don't know, with all the debuffs, all the debuffs, all of that, it's still hit for 370k, not bad at all. Not bad at all. But maybe I should have went with Reverse Special. Let's see if Ryu can kill him. With Focus Avalanche. Oh! Right before the final strike. Oh, okay. He's dead. $21 millions for the first try, and no loss whatsoever. Okay, I'll take it. Let's go for the Earth Zone. See the popular units on the Earth Zone. Just for to see that I pretty much don't have anything of that. So, starting with, we have Pearly Renard Aruime, which I have like +2, I can't use her. Sword Shaman no Yukine, I have her at base, Unwavering Spear Fee, never saw him. Golf's Ray, Uniform Hound Naza, I have her, she's for the single target +25%. Moving with 12. Zayak I don't ever. Arrow of course I have her. And I have Ryu and Ice. Now you're going to see my team. I'll show you my team. Basically this is a meme team. It's this one. It's kind of a meme team. It surprisingly works, and it does more damage than you can imagine. It's pretty much a wife team. It's 2 R's, 2 Ryus, and another Ryu on the back. So we're going to end with 1 R and 3 Ryus, and it surprisingly works because all of these Ryus, except the one on the back, all of them they have Dragon Killer, and they're wind, so they're basically going to deal a ton of damage. And this Ryu's third skill is surprisingly really good. It applies stage debuff +2 turns. And this one, although it's a pretty old unit, is going to hit with a ton. It's going to hit with a ton of damage. This one on the back, it's kind of to complement a few debuffs. Also, it's wind. It's a free one that you get from the 3rd anniversary. On my opinion, I've already said this a couple of times. On my opinion, she's really good. Strength, magic resist, and wind resist -20%. She's basically going to apply the magic resist that I'm missing, and she's surprisingly better for a single target, because that's when she applies the +2 actions with her third skill, so you're going to be constantly applying that. She also can debuff Strength and Magic, but I'm running this arrow here for debuffing Strength and Magic. Okay, so let's go with this. Let's change the equipment. Let's go with the Revolving Magical Amulet here. I can give her weapon, why not? Now this Ryu is going with Alpha Lumina. Still Lumina here. Let's put the Revolving Physical Amulet here. Okay, stun anklets. Thank God. Thank God that they didn't repeat the seal and stun. Like they did a few weeks ago. Like I said, I think they had that 7th zone saved somewhere, and they're like, okay, this week it's going to be this 7th zone, and they basically forgot to update the 7th zone to take out that seal, because that's how the Seventh Zones were originally. Okay, Glorious Anklet here. It should have everything set. Now the assists that I have are pretty good to make this an hybrid team. This S here does provide strength and wind resist debuff, and this here provides magic plus 15% and wind attack damage buff. This here for the buff. Now for this Ryu we do need an unit that applies guard rate reduction, which can be Lily. Now Lily applies that. And this is basically just here for the physical resist and magic resist minus 10%. And just check another thing, just in terms of stats. But I think even after I have her at +3, I think it's still worse. It's kind of worse. It's not that much worse. It's kind of worse. That's better for survivability. Okay, let's go with this. So let's see how the wife team works. Okay, let's start with Downwind. Arcana here for debuffing Strength and Magic. You can also use Dark Tiona. She pretty much does the same, but she's not going to deal any damage. The Azaru is going to deal like, what, 3 digits of damage, maybe? We'll see. This makes a huge difference. Just a moment here. And Velocity here. So let's start with the buffs. Okay, now as long as he does detect NASA, I should be fine. Now for here, I can use Blowing Wind, it does make a huge difference. I'm probably going to do 2 turns of Night Storm. Saying that again because her skill 3 increases the debuff durations. Just going to have to use the skill 2 first. And the debuffs are still set for 2 more turns, so no worries here. Wind Fury here. And yeah, let's go with Night Storm 2 times. Let's go with Shooting Star. Sorry, Shooting Light. For the attack type single target plus 25%. So that makes a huge difference, but it does deal a bit more damage. Because one is mid, the other is it's a super. And this is weak to wind. Now let's go with the Night Storm. Because the others are also going to deal more damage thanks to that. And another Night Storm here for this Ryu. So let's go with that. Let's go with Blade Saw. Let's go with Storm Order. We're standing. Let's go with Cyclosity. And now we're going to start seeing the damage. And the Quick Judge is not even applied yet. Because that's going to increase the damage even more. Oh, sorry. Let me put the bits playing again. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I've seen 600k around there somewhere. I really got surprised when I saw their damage. Because I really did this team just for wife reasons. Pretty much for wife reasons. But it actually works. So special arts there, let's go with the Quick Judge. Order, let's go with Cyclosity. I think it's a physical Ryu that's dealing more damage. Now let's see their damage now. 700k. It's a physical Ryu that is dealing most of the damage. Really high damage. Okay, now here, if I'm not mistaken, it can be the Blowing Wind. But I'm going with Downwind, because I only have that for 1 more turn, so I'm going with Downwind. I'm going with Pinpoint Cash, so I'm going to start having +2 actions there. Storm Order, Cyclosity. Yeah, 600k. The third anniversary U, the one from the third part, deals around 500k. Okay, one special radio on turn 6. Now decisions. Difficult decisions, actually. Because at the moment she has wind attribute damage 70% up. I can use her special, that's going to increase to plus 100%. Or I can use his real special. And it's focused on single target, which is pretty good. Decisions. It's not going to deal more damage as a Cyclosity. And maybe the special arts. Maybe. I do hope that I end with the enemy this turn. Blowing wind here for more damage. So let's go with that. $800k and 700k, and he's dead in 6 turns with the triple Ryu party. Insane, absolutely insane. $23 million. I'm kind of curious, what's the score of the top? So Earth Zone, score ranking. Let me see. Also, I think that 23 millions, since this hasn't updated my score yet, by the way. I think that 23 millions puts me at top 150, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's the wrong girl. Welcome to the stream again. My first zone score is higher than yours. What about the wind zone? What about the wind? Have you seen this insane party? 24.8, is that the fire zone or the earth zone? But you don't have a team for the earth zone. I can guarantee you don't have a team with so many Ryus. This is insane. I don't know how this party deals so much damage. Oh, fire zone. Okay. Like, this is the best waifu party. So basically at the end you have 1 Aru and 3 Ryus. And at the beginning 2 Arus, 2 Ryus. It's really insane that this works. But yeah, I think that should give me top 150. What's your score on the Earth Zone? By the way, I'm going to collect the rewards. Oh, we haven't done it yet. Okay. Man, when I saw that Earth Zone and I looked at my units, pretty much all the parts that I can farm had a problem. I was like, okay, I'm going to use the dice from the third anniversary. I kinda can't use her because I need single target debuff, but if I have single target debuff, I can't put physical debuff and magic debuff. All the parts had problems, and I was like, okay, fuck it, let's go with 3 Ryus. This should be fun. And it was like, okay, that is dealing a ton of damage. By the way, how's your under Telskyura going? I still have 1 battle left for today. I don't know if I should take this opponent or not. I'm kinda worried with Yukina and the anti-protagonist, basically. Actually, I'm going to check what the unit on the first spot does. I'm at Perseus 2 at the moment. Perseus 2, let me check. Oh, same here. But are you rank 1 or? Okay, let me see. Characters list. No, sorry, album. 506? Have you done all your matches today? one of the best things from this is that you can immediately tell when you can use element teams or not. I mean, most of the times. And as long as we have an element team, you see that he's not running anything anti-elements, and you're like, this is going to be good. Okay, so he should be using her for Endurance debuff. That... I'm not sure. I'm kind of worried with Yukina. Hello, Pizza here. Welcome again, Purple. I want the boneless pizza with a 2 liter of Coke. 2 liter machine broke. Oh, we are lower now. Okay. Yeah, I tried taking like all the first opponents, and I was kind of lucky with the opponents that I got most of the time, at least. Most of the time. I try to avoid rolling, because if I know that I have a chance against the first one that is showing, I usually just take it. Yeah, she buffs agility. I can remove the agility with my normal team. Let me see the anti-protagonist guy. Oh, here it is. He can guard some attacks, he can null some physical attacks, that can be a problem. He has magic, endurance, and dexterity. Tried a few risky matches against 3 30-point people. Should refresh or go for a lower point. Usually what I do in terms of refreshings, or at least my mentality taking this, it's I see the first opponents that appear. I will go for the first one. I see the first one. If I'm sure I can beat him, or almost sure, I usually take it. If I'm not sure, I roll it. On the second one, if I know I have a chance against him, like at least a 50% chance, I'll take it. I usually don't want to depend on the last roll. But yeah, on this one, I kind of don't know what to expect. Because Yukina is good, this guy is good, but the back row of the party, of his party, actually sucks. So I kind of don't know. I guess I can take him with my normal team. I could probably even take him with elements, because he only has a Seer +1, and the party absolutely sucks. The back row. But that agility there, I don't know. No, I have to trust my team. Okay, so let's go with this. Basically, this is my current party. Let's pray that this works. This might be my first loss. I really don't know what to expect from there. Like, I'm not worried with his back row, but the front row, I never know. The anti-protagonist actually took a good amount of damage. Okay, I'm taking a bit more damage. Okay, he's dead. Okay, that was more easy. That was much more easier than I thought. Okay, so back at rank 1. But yeah, for example, on the first match of the day, I had Burns. Now, I don't know if you know Burns, as one of the opponents for choosing. And now it seems that I've got Batman. I can fight against Batman and probably lose on the first one. And I was even looking at his party, by the way. Yeah, I will probably lose against that. Unless, you know, unless he doesn't have any resistance against elements. Okay, so Pursues 1 in under Telskyura, so far so good. And man, the rewards from that event are really, really good. Not gonna lie. Okay, so for the final part, I left the best for last. for the final part, I have the is it wrong for all of the 11th row to be 4-star units gacha? Okay, so basically, what do I want from here? All the arrows that I don't have. Basically that. Hero God Assassin would be really nice. Let's see. Specific units. Yeah, pretty much all the arrows that are missing. AZVX and Aru. Maybe a few bonds for element assists, maybe. Probably Renard and John Warime. The Aru assist with Winnie. And pretty much that. Okay, so mostly we're praying for Arus here. Wish me luck. Going to try my best. I have my catalyst here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's start the 11th draw. Okay, so last year wasn't as good. We'll see this time. Okay, it's a Lily, so yeah, it's not as good. On the other hand, I think it's a +4 for this assist, and it's a really good assist. So maybe not as bad. Oh, it's Serio. Although I'm pretty sure I ever, yeah, this is like +10. Yeah, that Lily is pretty good, and I think it's +4. Not sure, but I think it's +4. Let's try battling in my new armor too. Let's go. Oh, it's his eyes. I think I don't ever for a new armed eyes Wallenstein. I've heard at +5. That is really good because you can easily make hybrid teams. Okay, this was Lena, which I think I used the bond for MLBing her, if I'm not mistaken. I don't regret using that bond, but it was like... It kinda... I don't know. It feels weird because I used it 1 month ago, pretty sure. Oh, this is the Summer Essia. +3. Carnival Goddess Essia. Which is really good. I think at MLB she's +20% water attack damage buff. And it's an Essia. I like Essia, so we're fine. This is... Oh, it's Aina. I was going to say that it sounded like Lunar. But it's Aina. And I think that Aina is like +1 if I'm not mistaken. There's the test MLB? Nice, nice. Okay, yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care. And it's a +3, by the way. Oh, she's good, she's. And since we talked about her, there's something good that happened, well. Here's another one. And this one is so old. My god, this is such an old unit. But it's an Aina, I like Aina. But it's fine, it's fine. Artemis is... look, Artemis, I also love her. I also love you, Artemis, but that is like +11. That is +11, probably. Which you could get an adventure and that would be amazing. Can just stay the same. Oh, it's an Kitty. It's also an old one. Which sometimes I actually see her like at +1, sorry, at level 1 at Wargame. Okay, let's see. So nothing at all. Wait, Shakti. Yeah, Shakti. It's also really old. +2 +3 if I'm not mistaken, or +4. Okay, and that's all. Yeah, I didn't add these eyes. Livera alte couture. Couture? Something like that. But I had all the others. Okay, let's see in terms of bonds. Oh, I wanted to keep the screenshot. I completely forgot. I want to take the screenshot, man. Ah, damn it. I'll clip it later. I want to take the screenshot here. Let's see the bonds. I just got my third bond for the Aki last week. I think it's also my third one, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, repeated ones. It's at least at the total rolls for today. It was 3 of them. Let's see. Georgia's Princess Bond. I'm probably going to keep her here because she's really old. So you can see for the position on this list, yeah, it's old. Well, this is an Aina, so I have to use the bonds, because it's an Aina. Time to sell those dupes. No, you know why? Because I've almost 800 dob. I usually don't buy bonds. Usually. Most of the time. Only when I really need them. So I tend to save a lot. So they're like there forever until I have them at MLB, and then I use them all at once, all at the same time. I have all my 2 and 3 star units except for a handful MLB now. Yeah, that actually makes things much easier. But I guess I don't have the patience for that. Or the resources in terms of fauna, because I might have to grind a little bit. Let's see what else. Casino Lady Bonds. Yeah, I guess it's a Shakti. Shakti is nice. And I think I have her at +2 if I'm not mistaken. No, I had her at +3. Right. All the April Fools 3 stars in Traveler Kino. Oh, we also MLB'd all the April Fools 3 stars. Nice. Now let's see what else. Let's see the level of this White Flash. Fish is +2, so I guess I can use the bond. Because she's already +2. And she's not that bad because she got an update. Let's see what else. I think this one is MLB. I also got this one today. Oh, those are not MLB. So I'm supposing that you don't like those units, right? I have kind of mixed feelings about the April Fool's units. I mean, I actually would like to have the Ryu and R from this year MLB. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, this should be a +1. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a +1. I'm only limit breaking her because it's Aina. And by the way, we're talking about an Aina adventure, which would be awesome. I mean, if they collab with SAO, maybe. Can you imagine an Aina adventure using Asuna's clothes? It would be weird, but it could be possible. And I think this Lena is MLB, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man, that would be awesome. But they need to collab with SAO first. Like I usually say, they pretty much already have all the voice actors. They just need to talk with Reki. But I don't know, considering it's Reki, I don't know. Maybe Omori already tried that. Never know it. Yeah, this Lily is currently at +4, but... Yeah, I don't like Lily. I personally, I don't hate her, okay? I just don't like her that much compared to most other characters. But she's really good. I might actually use a bond. Carnival Goddess, that's +3. Oh, by the way, you've already finished the event story, right? The part 1 story. And another Asfi. And I still have to finish leveling up the others. No, okay. I also finished the first part last week. While I was on vacations, I had time to finally read that. It's like 5 hours or 5 hours and a half. I'm not sure of the amount of time that it is to read all of that. But man, you were right. The story gets really dark, especially on the last third. Really, really dark. I was expecting that. It was a huge twist. It's not the same kind of dark as the third anniversary. The third anniversary dark was like a more gloomy type of dark, no? That was why I was like, I mean, in terms of despair, the third anniversary was pretty bad. And the worst part in terms of despair comes on the second part of the third anniversary. In terms of despair, this one, man, yeah, that ending. So also really, really tough. The story is dark like Danganronpa dark. Don't blame me. Don't blame me too much, but I still haven't played Danganronpa. But I would say it's like at some point it's a dark, more like an horror game. You know the part that I'm talking about, right? Like the watashi, 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 that part. Man. I was like, what the hell? Because at the first hint, like more or less at the time that Ryu says that something seems weird, I kind of took the hint of what was happening there. I didn't expect it to be as bad as that. The amount of despair in this story will make Junko and Nosha feel good. Kinda true. And I don't know what they're going to do. At this point, I don't know. And how do I say this without that kind of spoiling it for whoever might be listening? The character that appears at the end, I'm kind of curious how they brought her back, or on what kind of way they brought her back. Kind of curious to see. And the two others that appeared before, I was like, okay, I kind of feel like I know this voice, but I'm not recognizing it. It must be someone important. It must be an important god or an important hero or something. And I was like, really? You? From all people? You too? Really? What the hell? I mean, it kind of makes sense in terms of the relationship with Essie, that they're there to help, but it's weird. I also want to see the reaction when Aphrodite finally meets Belle. It should be on the part 2 or on part 3. Have you read the how's this called? One Love? Yeah, the One Love story. Man, that story and reviewing some parts of the movie, it kind of broke my heart again. And I was right. Omar is really trying his best to make the movie canon. It kind of feels like it, because the way that he's adding all these things, the way that he's constantly talking about Artemis on the story. Nothing in terms of the story contradicts the anime so far. Nothing of the story contradicts season 3, 2, or 1. I feel like he's trying to make this canon. And it's time to purge another bot. I think that was and the cloak was. By the way, I mean it's kind of obvious, I guess, unless he's not who we think he is. Unless, oh sorry. Yeah, it's super obvious. Exactly. Now, with the other character, which we know it's probably probably going to be the final villain. With the other character, I'm kind of curious. Kind of curious if we're not going to have a twist there. But yeah, that is all for today. Man, it's been a long stream. Recordbuster and Telskyura. All the rolls, it was a ton of rolls. And pretty good ones. I don't have anything to complain this year. And thanks again, you guys have been amazing. And there will be the stream at the normal time next week. And I'll see you all guys next week. Peace. Oh, sure, I'll DM you. Sure, no worries. And to all the rest, see you next week. Peace.